Welcome dear student to class 9th. I am Anindita Bhattacharya. I hope you all are good. Today we are going to discuss our geography portion. But before starting our chapter, one simple request to all. Please learn all the Indian state and union territories name along with their capitals because it is very useful for your studies. So in the first chapter of the geography, the India size and location, we shall study about the location, size, extent, political division, adjacent countries of India as well as India on the international highway of trade and commerce. But before entering the chapter, we should discuss some important terms. I think you have learned some of this just like the class of 6th or 7th. So let's take a quick revision. First one, axis. So what is axis? Axis is an imaginary line that runs through the earth. The axis of the earth is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degree. You know the degree sign? Okay. So degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, 20 degree, 23.5 degree, 90 degree. Minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 20 minute, 60 minute. Second, 10 second, 60 second. So degree, 1 slanting line for minute, 2 slanting line for second. So the next important term is there, the poles. The end point of the axis of the earth are known as the pole. The poles are always fixed. To the northernmost point is called the North Pole and the southernmost point is called South Pole. North Pole and South Pole. Okay. Then the next important term, the most vital one, equator. So what is equator? Equator is another imaginary line that runs through the middle of the earth. It divides the earth into two equal halves horizontally. Okay. So what does the equator do? The equator divides the earth into two equal halves horizontally. Northern side is called northern hemisphere, southern side is called southern hemisphere. Got it? Up to that already we discussed the axis, poles and equator. Okay. So have you heard the term Google Map? You know how Google Map work? Google has some numbers stored inside it. Just like our house is having certain address, similarly Google Map has stored so many numbers for every places. So whenever we mark a place in Google Map, it pulls out an unique numbers for that particular place. So what are these unique number? These are latitudes and longitudes. Okay, so now we are going to discuss latitudes and longitudes. So what is latitudes? The horizontal line that runs parallel to the equator are called latitudes. Okay, or parallel. Why it is called parallel? Because it is parallel to each other. So line of latitudes run from west to east, always west to east. Okay, so other than equator, there are 180 degrees of latitudes. Thus, there are 181 latitudes in all. 90 degrees are in there in the northern hemisphere and 90 degrees are in there in the southern hemisphere. Apart from the equator, there are some important latitudes. You know? So, okay. Just like 23.5 degree north, or we can say Tropic of Cancer. So Tropic of Cancer lies at 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn lies at 23.5 degree south. Arctic Circle lies at 66.5 degree north and Antarctic Circle lies at 66.5 degree south. And you know the pole, 90 degree north obviously is called as North Pole and 90 degree south is called as South Pole. Okay, got it? So after that latitude, we are going to discuss the longitude. So next we are going to discuss the longitude. So what is longitudes? Longitudes are also an imaginary vertical lines that run from north to south. Remember, north to south pole. Just like latitudes, longitudes are also marked by degrees too. Longitudes are also called meridian. The meridian in Greenwich in UK has been accepted as the 0 degree longitudes and has been named as prime meridian. There are 360 degrees of longitudes in all. 180 degrees of longitudes are located in the eastern side and 180 degrees of longitudes are located in the western side. Okay, so 0 degree prime meridian also divide the earth into two equal halves, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Okay, so already we discussed the axis, equator, poles, latitudes and longitudes. Okay, equator divides the earth into two equal halves horizontally, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, and prime meridian also divide the earth into two equal halves but vertically, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Up to that clear? I think so. So already we discussed the axis, poles, equator, latitudes and longitudes. So remember, this network of latitudes and longitudes are called as the global grid or the geographical coordinates. Remember, it is very important as it help us to locating various places. Okay, latitudes and longitudes. Okay, longitudes vertical line, latitudes horizontal line, and this one longitude. Okay, so now tell me what is the India's location in the globe, or we can say in the world, in terms of latitudes and longitudes? You know? Okay, so India obviously is located in the northern hemisphere and eastern side. Northern hemisphere and eastern side. Okay, so that's why every places of India is marked by N and E. N and E. N for N is equal to latitudes. N is equal to latitudes and E is equal to longitudes. Remember, okay? N is equal to latitudes, this one, horizontal line, and E is equal to vertical line. Okay, means longitudes. Okay, got it? So N and E. Remember, India's position N and E. Every places of India is located or marked by like this N and E. So I think the concept, your concept about latitudes, longitude, axis, equator and meridians, I think clear. Okay, so that's enough for today. We'll meet in our next class. Bye.